Hello, hello. Kaylee Davies with another Thursday's Thought. I'd like to share a little story with you. Faith and the flight. I was heading out of Dallas and we were ready to take the runway. We were going to fly to Houston, and then my flight connected in not Houston, Austin, and then to Salt Lake. And something stalled. We had to wait for a few minutes, like sometimes you do before you take off. And after about a half hour, the pilot comes on and he says, there has been a national grounding issued. No flights coming into Austin. I'm just like, okay, great. No, we can go another few minutes. I had an hour and a half layover in Austin, so I'm okay. We waited and waited, and then the pilot comes on and he says, we won't get into Austin until 12:15. Well, my next connecting flight was 12:25. I'm going to miss my flight. And then I remembered something. I had been, over the weekend, I had been at a Dream Builder event, learning how powerful the mind is and how we can create dreams and how our thoughts can make a difference on how we feel and create a different result. If you want different results, create different thinking. Instead of going into the panic, I remembered what I had been learning over this last year, and more so over the weekend. And I started visualizing. I closed my eyes and visualized. And I visualized a conduit. I could visualize this conduit, and our plane was going in the conduit, going to Austin, and another conduit to Salt Lake, and everything went even better than I expected. And I was able to get to my Salt Lake destination in time to meet my sweetheart who was picking me up. And I visualized, and it probably was about 5 minutes, and I was visualizing. I could just feel so amazing. Now I understand there's other things that have to happen for things to line up. And the pilot, in that meantime, while I was visualizing, came on and said, we're burning a ton of fuel. We're going to go to the gate, let you off, stretch your legs, go to the restroom, and then we'll try it again. And I just continued to visualize it. And then not just visualizing, I felt how happy it was, how happy I was to be able to get to my destination in Austin and make my connecting flight. And it became real to me. And at the moment that it was really real in my visualizations, the pilot started, and I thought we were going to taxi to the gate. And then all of a sudden the engines revved up. The pilot comes on and he said, we're heading to Austin. And I immediately went into gratitude. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for helping this to work out. Now, did I make that happen? I don't know. But putting myself into that positive thinking instead of the victim mode, I really think it made a difference. Now, how about you? Oh, and the rest of the story. I did make my connecting flight. My gate was 3 doors down from where I got off, got right in line, and we were loading up on our next flight. And I got to Salt Lake 20 minutes later than my original flight was. For me, that's a neat story. That's a neat experience. Now, you didn't have that experience, so you don't know how it feels, but I believe that you have had an experience where something has happened out of your control, and you may have had some times in your life where you have had some panic. You've gone into panic mode. And when we go into panic mode, then things tend to be scattered. They tend to just, everything just starts falling apart. But if you, instead of going into panic mode, go into calm, breathing, take a big deep breath and out, calm, visualize what do you want for your outcome? What is happening up here totally makes a difference on how you feel and what your results are. I am so happy and grateful for the things that I have been learning to put me in a position where this can happen. And if this is something that resonates for you as well, I will put a link below. Feel free to contact me because this is what I do. I work with a program that's a Dream Builder program to help you accomplish your dreams and help you really live the life you love. Life is meant to have joy and be loved living. What can you do today to move forward to what's next in your life? Mine over the weekend was having faith and visualization for my flight to continue. What's something that is happening to you that you can create that visualization? And if you don't know how, let's have a conversation. I'm here. Have a great day.